The perception I had before coming here is totally different from what I found. Back there you have this information you are fed that maybe it's a great place, like a place where everybody is satisfied, a place where there's no crimes, a place where everybody is economically stable, and like I expected like a totally different world from what I lived. But yeah, it was a surprise that when I came here, although I can say I can't compare the culture and the way of life here with back in Kenya, it's not what from the impression I had. The problem we have there is the only way we get to learn about United States is through, most of the time is through the movies. People driving the speakers, people showing like very beautiful place like maybe New York, maybe Florida, California. That's kind of gives you an impression that United States like somewhere like in heaven or something. You know, those animals, most of the time when they are walking, they don't look forward. They just look at you where the target is, and then they bend their hand towards the ground and they come charging at you. So the best tactic to kill an animal like this is not try to handle it by its by its horns. You try to trick it, like you go into its vicinity and maybe make a noise to make sure that it sees where you are. Then when it comes charging at you, because when it's charging at you, you wait until when it's like 5 meters away, you just need to step maybe 2-3 steps aside from the path where it is running. And it will come, charge past you, and maybe go down 50 meters before it raises its end and look again and see where you are. Or maybe you can stand beside a tree, like a tree trunk, and you wait it, make a noise when it's coming charging at you, when it's looking down, step aside, and it's going to eat the tree real hard. And if you do that for 2 or 3 times, it's one long tooth probably is going to break. That's it, it's done. So that's now the opportunity to come with your machete, maybe cut or whatever, kill it, and divide the meat among a stew all around. And then the meat is good to go for like 2 weeks.
Get up, Frankie!
So when the pillages walk and they find giraffes around the pillage, the males, they take the machetes and start chasing the animal. Because giraffe is like a tall, it's like a tall animal with tall legs. So if you take it to a place where the terrain is steep or is bad, they get tired quickly. So when you chase them on that kind of terrain, they get tired probably in less than 20 minutes. But then the other disadvantage is, by the time you start chasing it, people are making these noises, screams, so the entire village will come after the animal. So now you have at least maybe 50 people coming after the giraffe, and everyone wants a portion of it. So here it's like do or die if you want to get something, or to get a piece of chunk of meat. By that time, you have maybe more than 50 people surrounding it. So immediately you cut the hamstrings and the giraffe comes down. That way, like, it doesn't have the support. Everybody is rushing, trying to get a piece of chunk of the meat. Sometimes it's very risky because people even then don't care about whoever else maybe they are cutting. They only care about getting a piece of meat before everything is gone. You have to get your portion. Somebody is cutting the thigh, somebody is cutting the belly, somebody is cutting the tail, or maybe someone also, it's a male giraffe, is trying to cut the balls or something. One of my close relatives, he lost his middle finger when he was trying to get a piece of meat from the giraffe. But because he never knew it, because when he was cutting the meat, he could saw blood coming away from the meat, but he didn't know it was from him or from the blood. And he never realized he was missing one of his fingers until he went home. He cut the meat into small pieces and put it in the cooking pot. And by the time he was adding salt on the meat, is when he felt like some bitter pain. That's when he realized one of his fingers was missing.